What is up, YouTube? What up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my peoples out there. First and foremost, I want to tell everybody thank you for your prayers and your thoughts for my mom, my mother, and my family. And I really, truly appreciate it. And unfortunately, you're going to hear some sadness in my voice. My mother did not make it. She passed away on June 17th, and I have been gone and off of YouTube for a couple weeks. I haven't even watched a video. I think I've commented on a community post and went to Sal's yesterday, and that is all I could do. And but I'm trying to get back into it here, and so very sad time right now for the Savage family. So we all got to be by my mom's side, my kids, my mother's sisters and brothers and mom and all that. My mom had me when she was 16 years old. She was a teenage mom, had my sister at 17. So she was young. She passed away at 58. I am 42. And yeah, so very sad. And my grandmother on that side is still alive. So she was there. So very sad time. But we're getting through it, and yeah, she had a massive heart attack, and her heart was too weak to take over on its own, and that was that. So I just want to thank everybody out there for your prayers and your thoughts, and everybody that commented on my community post and all that, and emails, and just thank you to everybody. Okay, I did this video a second ago, but it ended up being like 20 minutes long, and it was kind of down and out, and you can hear it in my voice, and I just didn't put it out. It's too long and boring, and I'm gonna get through this quick. First off, I sold an ounce of gold, a gold buffalo, while I was in Reno. We were staying at the GSR, the Grand Sierra Resort, and of course, since we were there because of mom, everybody was sad. Well, we tried to keep our mind off it, so we gambled a lot. and everybody else won some money. Me, I didn't. I probably lost $500 or $600, but that's not why I sold the gold. I had plenty of cash on me, plenty of money in the bank, but I wanted to make sure that everybody that was there had a good time, and my grandmother didn't have to come too much out of pocket, and my sister didn't have to come out of pocket. So I sold an ounce of gold so I can help with the cremation of my mother, and also to make sure that I could feed everybody there, take them out to dinners and stuff, and them not have to come out of pocket in a huge way. And so I sold an ounce of gold to help take care of those expenses, and that is why. And I sold it for $1,900 right before, like hours before it dropped back to like $1,750, and all in one day. I went down and sold it. I had no idea it was going to drop, and by that evening it had dropped like $140. So I got very lucky, and I'm sure the guy that bought the gold was like, son of a beep. But hey, I did well. So believe me, I did not want to have to sell gold, but I wanted to make sure I got to take care of everybody that was there, and I was the guy that had to be strong for everybody, so I didn't get to cry a bunch until I got home. So we were all there, my kids and stuff were there when my mom passed away, and so we woke her up, and the machines and drugs were the only thing keeping her alive, and we tried for 3 days to get her to come back, and her heart just couldn't take over. So it was very sad, and I had to make sure that nobody had to come out of pocket, so that's why I sold the gold. All right, downstairs in the Grand Sierra Resort, they have a coin shop, which my son is not old enough to gamble, so he went out exploring with my niece, and they found a coin shop. It was closed when we found it, and we went window shopping there late that evening, like 10 o'clock at night, downstairs, basement floor of the Grand Sierra Resort. Found a coin shop, and they had a bunch of Morgan dollars in there, and Morgan dollars in Reno and in Nevada, period, because of the Carson City, man, are very popular there. They sell a lot of Morgan dollars in that state. And this one right here is 1897 San Francisco MS-62. And I did a lot of research on these coins, and this looks way better than some of my MS-64s that I have. It's got a proof-like background and has no edge reeded edge marks on their face or nothing. Definitely got a proof-like background. She looks a little frosted. Definitely not a cameo, but there is not that many scratches on this thing compared to some of my even, 2 or 3 grade higher PCGS graded coins that I have. So I don't think this is an MS62. I believe this is like a MS64 at least. And there's no wear marks. This is a really good looking coin. I think Annex did a poor job of grading this, and I'm probably going to send this in because once it gets up to 64 and higher, it becomes an expensive coin. We picked this up. Actually, my son picked it up for me for Father's Day. Funny story, for under $100. But we window shopped it. Next day, he went down there. Then I showed up about an hour later and sold that gold. And I was going to buy this and a couple other things that he had in there that I didn't know he had. One was Hulk, right? And this Superman one, which I've been wanting one of these for a long time. They're expensive, but I picked it up for that's $39. Whatever, they're hard to get. If you look these up right now, they're like $50 to $70 a pop. And this one I got for pretty cheap. It's got a little milk spotting on it, but I thought it was cool, so I got it. So I'll never get rid of those two because I bought them right after the day after my mom died. So those will stay with me forever. So I went in there to sell that gold, and I went to go buy this, and it was gone. And I'm like, dude, I told my son, well, did you see anybody here when we got here? He's all, nope. I'm like, dude, somebody came and bought that coin. Some collector that's here must have noticed the value and got it. And he's like, man, that's weird. So I was like, that sucks. I really wanted to get that Morgan, which I'm not really a Morgan collector, but I knew the value there, so I wanted to get it. It's under $100. I researched it all the night before, and yeah, I knew that this was a higher grade, and I also knew that was a good price even at this grade. So I wanted to get it. Well, Father's Day was the next day. He gave me, or 2 days later, he gave me a package, and I opened it, and boom, it was this. He's all, dude, I thought you knew. I thought you knew that I bought that coin, and you were just playing along. And I said, dude, I had no idea. There's a lot going on with mom in the hospital, and well, she had just passed. And there's a lot going on, so I really didn't think about it. And he's like, that's crazy. He's all, I thought you knew we were just playing along. But anyways, my son bought me this for Father's Day. And then also I got some other stuff. I got a bunch of cool things from my daughters, which they're not even in the house right now. It's still in my trunk. Everything's been chaos. So, but I got this. This is the Zombie Zodiac by Intaglio Mint, and this is a 2-ounce Sagittarius, and yeah, we got a bunch of other ones of these. See if I can pull them out here. I did another unboxing video a minute ago, but like I said, it was kind of long and boring and weird. But there's the other Sagittarius, because my daughter's birthday is 3 days after mine. There's 5 people in my family with my kids, my wife, and there's only three signs. We're all back to back to back, month to month to month. My son has already got one of these that he got for his graduation, which is a Scorpio one. And we got a Capricorn here. Boom. A couple Sagittarius and Capricorn. And my son got the other one of these, because him and my wife are both Scorpios. So I think this is the best looking one out there, but just my opinion. But they are pretty cool. So that is the Zodiac, Zombie Zodiac series right there. So pretty cool. So one of these is mine. Pretty cool. Capricorn and Scorpio. Pretty cool. All 2 ounces. And my wife only buys things that have some meaning, like the ladybugs that I got. She bought a couple other pieces that we got. And these, because there are signs. So she jumped right on them, and she only buys things because if they have like meaning to them, you know. And so she bought 10 ounces of silver, which is cool because she's getting into it a little bit, but it's got to have some kind of meaning to it. So yeah, so one of these is mine. I'll take that one, and yeah, boom, there it is there. Thank you all for coming by. Gold and silver are down. I need to make up an ounce, and I got all my money back that was stolen from me. Out of the blue yesterday, I got a letter that said that they returned all my money, and so I got, you know, $1,500 that I did not know I was going to get, and that really helps out right now because I just took over a week off because of my mom, and sold gold, and so my check's going to be light and all this stuff, so it's really going to help out. And we also bought I bought some bearded dragons, and if anybody has bearded dragons out there, you know how much that cost. You got to buy all the stuff. So I bought a couple bearded dragons. They're together right now. I'll separate them later. They're babies. They're like this big, very beautiful, and I wanted something for my kids to kind of be, you know, take their mind off things, because we were all there with my mother, and you know, we needed something to love on, and I got us some bearded dragons because they're super cool and super fun. All right, thank you all for coming by. It is the Savagestacker. Please hit that bell icon so you can get updated on my latest videos. The Savagestacker is back. I'm going to be making at least 2 videos a week, and I hope you all enjoy. Buy that dip. The dip is big right now, and this is the time of year when it usually spikes back up. So you know, July, August, September, for the last few years, it's been going up. So it's pulled back right now, and I have a good feeling it's going to go up. So this is not a financial advice, but if I were you, this guy is going to be buying some stuff right now. I already did. I got stuff on the way. I ordered stuff. So hit that bell icon, leave a comment, and please rate and subscribe. The Savagestacker is over and out. Thank you all for your prayers. Take care.